feel like you could do it.
Oh.
Okay. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my world. Me and Sarah, the incomparable Miss Sarah Botno, are going to be answering your questions about relationships I asked on my Instagram. And you guys sent me questions, so we're going to answer them. And Sarah is an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Business coach.
Yes.
Model.
Okay. All right. Used to be. I'm old
Phenomenon.
now.
Stop. Oh my gosh, stop now. No. You're not old.
Thank you for saying that. That makes my heart feel good.
Stop.
Yeah. Okay, so we got questions about relationships, and I'm excited because me and Alexa, this is actually a real friend of mine. You know, the people that you have like the real, like the gritty, ugly conversations with. And so we are always talking about relationships, standards, things, respect, like all the things that, you know, it's like girl talk, but put out there for other people to hear. So I'm excited to like jump into some of these questions and for people to see like this side of both of us.
Yeah, because we don't really show this side.
Yeah, True.
We're exposed.
Exposed. So you want to start with the first question?
Okay.
Ooh, I hate this question. What's a turn on?
Smart guys. Pretty faces keep me for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like 10 seconds, and then it's just like, okay, what's your set? Like smart guys, like especially business smart guys, it does something for me.
I like that.
Smart guys, yeah.
Smart men. Next question?
Yeah. What about you? You have to answer.
What is a turn on?
Yeah.
Someone that can take me out of my grind. Yeah.
That's a good one. Because you're a grinder.
I'm a hustler, a grinder. I make stuff happen. I work hard.
Yeah.
So if you can keep me off my phone, or if you can, you know, keep me out of the grind, or even when we're busy, I always think about the quote that's like, it's not about the person that you think about when you're bored, but it's the person that you think about when you're busy. And so if I can, you know, sometimes it's like, yo, I'm still thinking about you even when I'm busy. Like that for me is kind of amazing.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Next question?
Yep, next question.
Ooh, what is a turn off?
Ooh. Guys that think they're smarter than me. It's like, or guys that underestimate me.
Yeah.
Yeah, do not underestimate me, you guys. I'm like
never
full of tricks.
Never,
I
ever.
promise.
We got it all, okay? I would say for me, condescending people.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, as I build my success and I grow in business and life and love and all of those things, I puff up still when people treat the people that I love badly based on the way that they look, or based on like the people making assumptions, like, you know how much money I make, or you know how much, like, don't treat me different than you treat them because we look different. And then I puff up. So like, as an example, I'm that person where if I go into a store with someone that I really love and they'll give me attention, but they won't give the person I'm with attention. And so it's like, okay, well here, you could take my card, go buy 3 of the same color or different colors. You know, like I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's disgusting to me.
You can see, it's definitely.
This is a juicy question.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for the juice? The juice? Do you still talk to your ex?
Ooh, we're gonna keep it real, you guys.
I want to know. Questions for the streets. Do you still talk to your ex? Okay.
Yes, but not really. Yet, like, kind of, but no, not like on a regular basis. I just don't think it's healthy. If you guys check in maybe once or twice a year for whatever, like Merry Christmas, oh, I'm in town, like whatever. But do I think it's healthy to have an ongoing dialogue with your ex? No, and that's why I won't do it.
But does your ex still shoot their shot? Exes, any of them. This could be any of the exes, okay? Does the ex still shoot their shot?
Low-key, I feel like, of course. Low-key.
Okay. I'm not answering that question, so we're just gonna go. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that.
All these questions.
You're right. It's true. It was approved. My answer is, you know, there's really not really, but kind of. Like, I feel like the exes that were really more of my friends than they were my significant others, we still check in. And by check in, it's like, I see a random photo for the first time in however long, and it's like, oh, okay, double tap, or hey, hope things are well, or whatever that may be. So not really.
Yeah, there's like, it's the same. We have the same answer.
Yeah, I feel like there's a couple people that were really my friend first, and you know, but not really. And I just want my future husband to know, by the way, that if it was ever an issue, I have no problem being like, I love you, I respect you, I can love you from afar, but like, I'm gonna respect the wishes of my man.
Yeah, I agree. Like, once it affects your relationship or once the other person's uncomfortable, we're done.
Out.
Like, I'm so sorry.
Out.
Yeah, you had your chance. You should have kept it. You locked it down.
Right. You should have. These are real life facts. Okay. So, next questions. What are characteristics you look for?
Characteristics I look for.
That's a good question.
Character. Number one is character.
Come on. Speak my language.
Because a lot of things we can work with, like I can work with you not being perfect in all areas, but if you're just not good from your core, you can't fix that. That's not something that can be fixed.
I agree.
So character, intelligence, somebody who's gonna motivate me. Ambition is really attractive to me. I like ambitious guys.
What if they're ambitious but broke? New question. Could you be with an ambitious broke person? That are in their 30s. Okay, here we go.
In their 30s?
Because 20s we're still figuring stuff out. 30s is like you're becoming that person.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ambitious but broke.
Ambitious
intelligent.
But broke. Intelligent.
Character like
broke.
a man. I think that's a no. I think that's definitely a no.
What are we considering broke here? Like, what is broke?
Well, you know, I feel like broke is a mindset, honestly. Yeah. I feel like when you're poor, you may not have money.
Time out. I don't want to, this is coming off bad. I don't want you guys to think that, I don't want you guys to think illy of me. Can I be with an ambitious broke guy? I would have some concerns on like his follow through. You can have dreams all day and be ambitious, but if there's no follow through, that would be a concern for me. So it's not that he's broke that's the issue. It's the fact that you have all this and there's no follow through. So like, what does that say about you? Yeah. Where's your follow through? That's my concern. Yeah. So it's one thing if he's broke, ambitious, and he's like making strides and hustling and doing it, but if he's just one of those people that are broke and ambitious and smart and they just don't have that drive in them, then it's a no for me. I couldn't do it.
That was such a good answer. That was such a great answer. Okay, so I love what characteristics you look for.
What are your characteristics?
Oh my gosh.
Aesthetics are important to you guys. I know a pretty face keeps me for 10 seconds, but it's also like we gotta think about the kids. Like, I can't hold it down from the gene pool by myself.
Oh my gosh, stop it!
Aesthetics are important, I'm not gonna lie.
I appreciate the honesty.
I have to be attracted to you. Like,
I think that's important.
Yeah.
I think, but attraction could mean several different things.
That's true.
It doesn't have to just be aesthetic, but like you said, characteristics, right? So for me, when I think of what characteristics I look for in a man, yes, character, honor, integrity. But if this is my man has to be certain. Like, I can't follow someone that doesn't know where they're going, that isn't working towards it. So grit, sometimes, and this is what I've learned in my own personal journey is, I've seen the highs. I've built businesses. I've experienced the financial success. And I've also experienced the downfall of that financial success. And so it's not that, you might be broke for a moment in time or money might be tight for a money in time, but can you build it back up? Do you have the resilience and the persistence to say, you know what, I fell down 7 times, I'm getting back up 8. So for me, it's, there are so many, but I think, does a man respect himself enough to, one, be clear on where he is, be clear on where he's going, and have what it takes to get there? And can you bring people along with you on that journey in a loving way? Like it's ride or die, it's us against the world. Also, one of the things in relationships that I notice, and I really want to answer this question, except I can't see that far, so I'm going to come up and ask you or read it to you. Okay. But one of the things that I like, one of my biggest is when a man feels like I forgot what I was going to say. I feel like it was really deep, and that's probably why I forgot. Let me read this. Can I read this question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sis said she can't hold it down with the... Okay, that was a comment to your good comment. That is true. She can't hold it down on her own. I love that. I love it. So I think characteristics, obviously character, loyalty. Yeah.
A little like...
Look, if we got kids, loyal. We got a house, we got the dog named Paco. If there's no loyalty, there's no anything. Yeah. And I think that boils down to trust and respect. That's really big for us too.
Trust and respect is big for us.
Huge. Gigantic.
But loyal, yeah. Those are like our tops.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna ask a different question. And this is a question that got asked on my questions asking, and I think this is a really powerful question.
Okay.
Are core values more important than a connection? And can a connection be produced?
Oh, I'm gonna let you take this one first.
Oh. Are core values more important than a connection? No, I don't think there's a more important. I think that there just is. And I don't feel like someone that you have a connection with, because that is such a rare thing. I think it's easy to find people that you have similarities with. I think it's easy to find people that you're attracted to. I think it's it's easy to find people that have a similar vision. But on top of all of that, having a connection is such a rarity. And when you meet that person, for me, I feel as though connection and your core values are one and the same. One of the reasons why you connect with people is because it's like this, like, ooh, I'm safe. Ooh, this person hits my core values. Ooh, and then it also goes back to self-awareness. Are you aware of the core values that you have yourself? Are you aware of what it is that, you know, you need out of a relationship? Not your wants, because we're not going to get everything we want, but it's essential to get everything that you need in order to feel your most loved, in order for you to be your most happy. Otherwise, go be loved and happy by yourself. You don't have to be in a relationship to do that, right? So can a connection be produced? I don't think it can. I think that it is something made by God himself, put a little flick of the wrist, a little pepper and salt, a little mix and match. And it's two souls connecting on a level that, you know, takes the aesthetic, the vibe. Like it's like a plug-in, right? You just plug it in. It just matches, and now both things have power, right? Or both things can be used, or both things can be in purpose on purpose. If I have an 85-inch TV, but I can't plug it into an outlet, it's just a piece of art. But if I can plug it into an outlet and give it power, then both things are being used for what they're supposed to be used for. The source of power and the thing that's using the power, and vice versa.
I agree with that. That's deep.
Yeah?
That's deep.
Was that too much?
No, it was good. I think, what are you connecting to if you guys don't have the same core values? I feel like that question, maybe you're confusing connection with chemistry.
Ooh.
Because you can have chemistry with somebody and not actually be connected to them.
True.
That's like, it's not the same thing. So you can have some crazy chemistry with somebody and then you guys not have the same core values. That makes sense.
I feel like chemistry is lust. That's what I think.
Chemistry,
y'all let me know. Chemistry to me is like, ooh,
I feel like
lust.
Chemistry is a little deeper than lust.
How?
I just think it's a little deeper than lust. I don't know.
How?
To me, it's just a little deeper than lust.
So what is
Because
chemistry?
it's like not just like, it's not that I'm just attracted to your like body. I'm like also attracted to your mind.
But like that's what chemistry is?
To me, like chemistry is like we just have this weird like vibe or aura.
But you don't feel like lust isn't only a sexual thing. You don't think that you can lust for someone's everything, their energy, their vibe, their body, their mind, like where you just want to envelop that person.
Yeah.
I think, what do you guys think? I feel like chemistry is lust. Comment below on what you think about what is chemistry. Is it lust or no? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I'm just out here making bold statements and I have no idea what the answer is. What do y'all think? Let's see. That's not she. Oh, okay. You just dropped a bar. Fire me up. Okay, so next question.
Yeah.
Do we feel good?
We're good. We're amazing.
Okay. Do you feel you were more ready for marriage at a younger age or now? You're younger.
Do I think I was ready at a younger age?
Yeah.
Like younger than now? Absolutely not. Like, no. I thought, no, I was still figuring myself out, which some people do that. Some people do get married young and they can figure themselves out with their person.
Right.
But I just think that is, I feel like it has to be more hard because you're having to consider your person. Whereas like I'm single, I can be selfish. I can figure it out by myself. I can take more chances. I can be reckless a little bit. Whereas like in a relationship, you can't do that. In a marriage, it's about you're one.
Yeah.
So it's not, you have to take yourself out of it a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So no, I feel like I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
An older wife. You're going to be an older wife.
Not too much older.
Okay.
I'm giving it like 7 years.
Oh, that's good.
I feel like
She
that's
just gave me some hope right there because I'm not even going to go there. Doesn't matter.
What?
7 years. Let's get it.
Giving it like, yeah.
I think that's a good amount of time. I think that's a great
solid.
amount of time.
I need to grind it out right now.
I get
It's
that.
really important to me.
I think for me, when I was younger, I just wanted marriage and a family. Like marriage and a family, marriage. And then you see it on Instagram, right? Like how often do we see the pregnancy photos and we see the engagements and we see all of that exciting part, and it makes us want to have that thing, not knowing about the trials, the tribulations, the struggles, the ups, the downs, the times where, and you can ask married people. I mean, my parents have been married for decades, right? And so when I've never seen my parents fight, but I, as an older adult, was like, how did you and dad not fight? Like, I don't even understand. And my mom was like, oh no, we fought. We just never fought in front of you guys. And so for me, I feel like a lot of the times people aren't showing you all of the real of marriage, and society makes it so attractive that it's like, oh, I just need to be married, right? And what I learned from personal experience, been engaged twice, no problem. Third time's a charm, I'm just saying. So what I've learned is instead of wanting marriage and a family, you have to be really careful what you ask for, because anyone can give you marriage and a family, right? All you need is a person that can implant a seed and say, I do. That does not talk about character. That does not talk about vision. That does not talk about alignment. It does not talk about purpose. It doesn't talk about contribution. It's not really the things that make your heart happy, which is why most relationships and most marriages end in divorce. There are more people getting divorced than staying married, right? For whatever the reason may be. And so for me now, I'm after happiness. I'm after a purpose-filled, happy life. So who I marry is actually far more important. Now, being engaged when I was, 19? And then being engaged when I was, how old am I? I think like 27, 28. I don't even know. Everything's a blur, but I'm not great with time. But I say that to say, I didn't really know. Sorry, y'all, I had a call. I didn't really know what that would look like. I didn't really know what to, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know.
What to expect.
Like I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really know what it meant to be married with a family. I just knew that that's what I wanted because it seemed so attractive.
Yeah.
But now, knowing that marriage is hard and relationships are hard, I really think that the person that you choose is one of the most powerful decisions you'll make in your entire life. So if you aren't clear on who you are, and if you're not aware of what you need, it's almost impossible for you to attract the person that's going to meet you at your highest self. So I would say you've got to get to know you. And I'm grateful that I didn't get married at a young age, because I'd already be divorced probably twice with kids, and I'm after happiness now. So I'll be an older wife, I'll be an older mother, and I'm okay with that. And I needed that part of my journey. That was a really long answer.
Yeah. It was good though. We needed that. We needed the juice.
I'm seeing some comments over here, but I can't see far away. Do you want me to get up and read them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I see that's because they're starting the relationship outside of God's will. Truth, living with each other before marriage, having sex before marriage, and kids before marriage. Truth, third time is a charm. Wait for me, Sarah, I'm coming. Great, thank you. Marriage in your 30s, not 20, not because you have to go through up and downs with flings or relationship first. Truth. Let's see. It's possible, but could be just adoration. It's so true. So I'm excited to go back. Hey guys, I'm excited to go back and read a lot of the comments, but are you ready for the next question?
Yeah, let's get it.
Do you mix work with romance?
It depends on the setting.
Okay.
I feel like if I were a person that worked a 9 to 5, absolutely not. Like, you gotta see them every day. Something goes, no. People get petty. No. If I was a 9 to 5 person, no, but being that I'm not, then yeah, I would. It depends on the situation. It depends on the situation.
Okay.
What about you?
I have before, and I have not as well. And I think that, I don't know, if that's my person, that's my person. I would mix whatever I need to mix to make the chemistry work and create the formula, you know? I feel like
I agree with that statement.
And I also feel like because when you work with someone, those are the people that you see the most, or the people that you get to know the most. I don't have like a 9 to 5. I'm an entrepreneur. So like everyone I know kind of has like a crazy schedule. So I don't know. I'm probably that's the wrong question for me to answer.
Yeah, I feel like that was wrong for me too.
Yeah.
But okay, I do have a question.
Okay.
So with that, because we do, like, the people that we're into and people that are normally into us do have crazy schedules. They aren't like 9 to 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? Like, how much are you willing to compromise? Because for me, it's like the women are always having to compromise their career. And I'm just not for it. I'm not here for it. The women are always like, I'm going to have to fly to you. You're going to have to, like, I need you to have just as much energy coming back and forth. Genuinely and wholeheartedly at this point in life. Yeah. I need that. I need to know that you're going to, it's hard. Like, I want to be with somebody that's going to build with me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to build this way. I don't want us to be building this way, but I also don't want to have to lean too much on your side either.
Yeah.
I want you to be fair. That's like, it's like that. It's hard. And it depends on exactly what they do. Cause like if, for example, they're an artist, they're on tour. Okay, obviously you can't change your chord dates. I'm not gonna be ridiculous, but at the same time, when you're off, I need you to record wherever I am. Period. Like, figure it out.
Woo! Okay. So wait, so what was the question? How do I deal with?
How are you gonna like deal with scheduling? Because we don't date 9 to 5 people. So how does scheduling work? Because you guys are both out of town all the time.
Well, good thing I travel. I'm open to traveling, and I'm grateful that I have a business that is self-sustaining. I've definitely been that girl to throw my career away. Like, I definitely am that. I don't know how to love 50%. I'm either all in or I'm all out. And so I do always, in the past, I have always just been like, whatever, career, forget you. Like, don't care. But now I'm in a space where my business needs me less. And at the end of the day, I think the question is, would I, well, now it's different now too, because I have a self-sustaining business. If I didn't have that, I think that I would be a wife and a mother that would definitely always be into something, and I'd definitely always be doing my thing. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be Miss Independent the rest of my life. Not that you want to be Miss Independent, but I don't.
Oh no, when there are kids in the mix, it's going to be completely different.
Right.
I'm saying at this moment right now, or like when we're married at first.
Yeah.
Then I need you to lean more on my side. Like, when there's kids involved, it's going to be different. I'm obviously going
We're grounded. Ground zero.
Yeah, we're like...
Go traveling the world with the kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But for me, I think the question that we all get to ask ourselves as women, especially too, is would you give it all up? And it also depends on the kind of man that you're with as well, because sometimes, like, I know women in my life that make the money, that take care of the kids, that take care of the husband, they literally do it all. And I'm like, how? You don't even have a nanny. I'm confused. I got questions. Like, I got all the questions. So I think it depends on the man that you're with. But my husband, I'm following the lead of my husband, and I'm grateful that now I have a self-sustaining business, because in the past, I definitely have forfeited career. I've definitely forfeited money. I've definitely forfeited everything to love on the person that I was with.
That's beautiful. You love hard.
I know.
You love it super hard. I love that.
Oh, God.
One of my favorite things about you.
Thank you.
We both love super hard. Like,
super hard.
You're ours.
Yes.
Like, you're like mine. You're like my person.
Mine.
Yeah.
Like the seagulls on Nemo. Mine. Okay, yes. Do we want the next question?
Yes.
Can you think of any? Is this bringing up any other questions?
Mm-hmm.
Or next questions?
Next question.
Okay, next question.
I do have another question, but I'll come back to it.
What was your longest relationship?
Oh, okay. My longest relationship was like 7 years.
Damn.
From literally like high school into college.
Damn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Were you engaged?
No.
Did you ever wonder why not?
Why not? Because I didn't want that.
Oh, okay. Touche.
Well, no, okay, so he was so in, like, he was just ready for me, like, after I graduated college to pretty much pop out kids, and that's just not what I wanted.
Yeah.
And I just needed, he was an amazing guy, for sure. Max was an amazing guy. I just wasn't where he was, and it just didn't.
I dig that.
We just weren't. I was the problem, you guys. He was a great guy. I was the issue.
You weren't an issue. You're just being true to who you are.
Yeah.
And that's not an issue.
Yeah, I just wasn't.
Yeah. You guys weren't in alignment with the timeline of what you wanted for your life.
Yeah.
And that's okay, guys. That is okay. My longest relationship was 3 years. That was a long time ago. I actually feel like as I get older, my relationships or the people that I'm dating, because I'm an intentional dater. I don't date for fun. I'm not, I'm lonely. I'm not that type of person. But I intentionally want to know, can this person be my husband or no? And if not, then it's easy.
Thank you, next.
Yeah, well, not like that. But it's just easy to be like, you're not my husband. So like, we could be friends, we could be cool. Which I also, by the way, I don't know if we're gonna talk about this, but like, what's your take on premarital sex?
Ooh. That's a good one.
And we can forego this question if you want to forego the question.
This question. I feel like your body is precious and you're precious, so I feel like you should save it for the person you love. However, we're human, we slip. And my rule of thumb would be, don't sleep with anybody you can't co-parent with.
Oh.
Like, people just be out here I'm just like, you knew he was.
Right.
You knew he was. I don't want to call anybody a bad name. That's why I'm like, but you knew that. And then my other rule of thumb is, don't sleep with anybody you don't love. Those would be my two. I mean, but we're human.
Okay, wait. I have another question from that question.
Okay.
Do you feel like love is like fleeting? Like, do you feel like love is enough to last you in marriage and a relationship?
No. Because if you ask anybody who's divorced, if they still love that person, they're gonna be like, yeah, I love them. I just didn't do with them. They were crazy, or X, Y, and Z. Like, no, love isn't enough.
So if you love them and you sleep with them and then you have a kid by them, then what? But it's not like their character's out of alignment.
Are they? Then 9 times out of 10, if you could co-parent with them, then they're a decent person.
Oh, agreed.
So those are my 2 rules.
Got it. So that's the first rule. Like, you have to pass first rule 1, which is if you can't co-parent with them, and then get to, and you have to love them.
No, love first. For sure, love first, and then co-parent. Like, yeah.
Okay. All right. Next question.
Oh, we didn't answer. Really? That's what we're gonna do.
Oh my gosh. Next question. I'm sweating. I feel it under my armpits.
6 for marriage. Let's go.
Well, I like just generally overall, I'm being obedient in this moment, and I'm one of the things that this is what my mom always said. Stop sleeping with everyone that you think you have feelings for, because then after 6 months when you're not dating them, you're just going to be sleeping with 2 people a year until the day you die, or until the day you find your person. And so for me, it's actually mind-blowing how fast, I think, a 6-month period, you kind of know whether that's the person or not, whether you get married right away, whether you wait and get engaged, or whatever that looks like. 6 months can tell you a lot about a person. Like, you can't continue to be the representative that you show yourself as for 6 months. So a lot of people have this representative, this person that they really want to be, or it's who they're acting like they are because they really want to impress you, but you can't be who you're not for very long. So it's not necessarily even just about the time, but for me, it's everybody doesn't deserve what I have to offer.
I agree.
Like, I really just feel like when you reserve something special for a special person, it's even more special. And, I'm not going to sit here and say that I've never, like, I'm not perfect Patty, but I'm really clear that I'm not sitting having lonely nights, like, my life is full. I have meaningful relationships. I have a purpose-filled life. And so I think when we have those other things, it's easier to focus more on those other things rather than focusing on, like, well, damn, I'm not getting any attention, or like, why aren't these people talking to me? Or I'm not pressed like that. So I think being obedient and really trusting that will change everything. And I also feel like, so there's some people out here that like try to look at other people for having kids. Look, y'all just never got pregnant, okay? So you gotta be careful how you be out here judging folks.
I'm just like, they just got caught up in the game and they got it wasn't me.
Right, you know, like
could have been any of us.
I am literally saying. So I say that to say, oh, thank you so much. I say that to say that, you know, do what works for you. I am on a whole journey right now, and I'm loving my journey and I'm honoring my journey, and it's been a really great time. And it also allows for me to get to know people for who they really are and not for what I have to offer or what they have to offer, you know?
Yeah, but I am celibate, you guys.
Yeah.
To answer your question.
Yeah.
But
me too.
I just wanted to be fair. I didn't want it to make it seem like I was just gonna like holier than thou or being judgy or whatever. I just wanted to like,
y'all do you, okay? And we gonna do us. You gonna do you, I'm gonna do me. We gonna do us. Yeah. Okay, next question. Do we feel good? Are we okay? These are some like,
yeah, we're giving you guys a lot. This is really good stuff.
I got more comments over here, but I can't see that far.
Let's do some comments. Let's see what people have to say about our.
All right, let me scroll up a little bit. I'm loving these responses. Yay. Okay, how are you? Hey, beautiful. Hey, you. Okay, so let's see. Being able to leave everything for love is truly being alive. True. Sarah dropping bombs. Thank you. Sex doesn't mean you're a bad person, or does. It takes away your values. It's hard to walk like Jesus, and it takes prayer and respect for each other not to do it. Sarah, you will get a perfect husband for you. Thank you so much. Come back to Sweden. I know I need to come back to Sweden. So,
Sarah's fan page, you guys.
No. I miss you guys in Sweden. So I would say, and that's one thing too, and I really want people to hear that whatever you do is up to you. And
I didn't mean it makes you less valuable because you have sex with somebody, but I do think you are valuable, so you shouldn't be giving your body out to everybody.
Period.
Let me retract that statement if you took it the wrong way.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, don't retract the statement, just don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah, don't take it the wrong
way. People get offended. Don't take offense, you know, or do, and that's up to everybody.
This is just our opinion and our look on life. We're not judging anybody. Live to you. It's not my job.
Right.